Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Pakistan's position on sending troops to Gaza, a subject that is drawing attention both domestically and internationally. The issue is complex, layered with history, politics, and the emotions of millions who feel deeply about the Palestinian struggle.
Pakistan has always been one of the most vocal supporters of the Palestinian cause, refusing to recognize Israel and standing firm on the principle that Palestinians deserve their own independent state. Now, as Gaza faces yet another round of devastation, questions arise whether Pakistan will go beyond words and send troops to support Palestinians on the ground. From the external view, Pakistan's stance seems cautious but consistent. Internationally, it faces pressure from different blocs. The Muslim world looks towards Pakistan as a nation that has always taken a strong moral position on Palestine, and many expect it to lead with action rather than just words. However, other global powers, including the United States and European countries, are closely monitoring how far Pakistan will go, warning against steps that could inflame tensions further. Israel and its allies would view such a move as direct hostility, something Pakistan knows could have severe consequences. The picture is one of balance, trying to show solidarity with Gaza without dragging itself into a direct confrontation with powerful adversaries. Looking inside Pakistan, the debate is even more layered. Public opinion is overwhelmingly in favor of supporting Palestine, and there is a strong emotional and religious bond that fuels calls for more concrete action. Ordinary citizens, politicians, and religious leaders often express frustration that words of condemnation are not enough. Yet within the government and military leadership, the tone is far more careful. They understand that sending troops to Gaza would not only strain resources, but also create new security risks for Pakistan itself. With economic challenges, political instability, and security issues on its western borders, the leadership knows that military involvement abroad is not a decision to be taken lightly. This internal tension defines Pakistan's current approach: vocal support paired with strategic restraint. When it comes to performance, Pakistan is no stranger to military operations in foreign lands, particularly through its participation in United Nations peacekeeping missions. Its troops have been deployed across Africa and other conflict zones, earning international respect for discipline and professionalism. This track record shows that Pakistan does have the capability to perform effectively if it decides to commit militarily. However, in Gaza's case, performance is not just about the battlefield. It's also about diplomacy, logistics, and the fallout of entering into a direct conflict with Israel. The ability exists, but the environment makes execution nearly impossible without massive repercussions. Safety remains one of the most critical considerations. Pakistan has to ensure the safety of its own people, its soldiers, and its economy. Direct involvement in Gaza could expose the country to retaliation, sanctions, and diplomatic isolation. It could also trigger tensions at home, where extremist groups might use the situation to further their own agendas. The leadership is fully aware that protecting national security must come first. And this safety-first mindset is one of the biggest reasons why the idea of sending troops remains unlikely. Pakistan's unique selling point in this context is its credibility as a consistent and principled supporter of the Palestinian cause. Unlike some nations that shift their policies based on changing global trends, Pakistan has held firm since its creation. No recognition of Israel until Palestinians are granted their rights. This makes its voice more respected in the Muslim world and among those advocating for Palestine. By focusing on humanitarian aid, diplomacy, and international law, Pakistan can continue to play a leadership role without compromising its own stability. This unique balance allows it to remain a powerful advocate while avoiding reckless commitments. The price of sending troops is extremely high. Financially, Pakistan's struggling economy cannot bear the burden of opening another front of conflict. Politically, such a move could alienate allies and donors whose support Pakistan needs to stabilize itself. Militarily, it would stretch forces already engaged in counterterrorism operations and border security. The cost of such a deployment would far outweigh the benefits, making it a risky gamble with little to gain in return. In conclusion, Pakistan's position on sending troops to Gaza is shaped by ideals, emotions, and pragmatic realities. Externally, it continues to voice strong support for Palestine. Internally, it balances public expectations with the hard realities of governance. Its military has the capacity to perform, but safety concerns and the heavy price keep direct involvement unlikely. What sets Pakistan apart is its unwavering consistency, a unique selling point that allows it to advocate for Palestine on the global stage without compromising national security. At the end of the day, Pakistan's stance reflects a careful blend of principle and pragmatism, ensuring that while its voice remains firm for Palestine, its steps remain measured for its own stability.